everyone, and welcome to my vlog. My name is Allie. I am a 31-year-old therapist in LA, and I have a partner named Ethan and a dog named Petey, and we've been living here in this house for just a few months, but I've lived in LA since 2015 and I just absolutely love it here. So I'm gonna show you a little bit about my life in LA. I have been a longtime fan of watching vlogs. I found them very comforting. That's Petey. I find them really comforting. I like to just turn one on and go about my life and see how people are going about their lives. So I've wanted to start a vlog channel for a while now and just document my life. And I finally took the plunge. That was one of my goals for 2025, was to just be more creative, and I think that this is a really cool and fun way to be more creative in my day-to-day life. I love being a therapist, but I am in desperate need of just more of a creative outlet. So this is what that's gonna be. A little bit about me. I am a massive Taylor Swift fan. I love to read. I like just hanging out with my dog. I like watching TV shows. I'm a big reality TV fan. So all of those things I'm sure we will talk about at length on here. Oh, I'm a big body neutrality advocate. So we'll probably talk about some body image stuff on here as well. And I'll kind of talk you through how I navigate body image challenges when they arise. I'm a therapist who specializes in eating disorders. So I might bring some of that up on here, but mostly it's just a place to have fun and talk about girly things. So come along on the ride and let's live a week in my life together. Hello from the best part of my day. Sitting out in our little backyard area. We just moved here in end of December. And so I'm still just lapping up every moment of outside time in our little backyard because we didn't have a backyard in our old place. So if we wanted to take Petey out, we had to leash him up. We had to take him outside for a walk. And so being able to just sit out here with him and watch him sniff around while I get my lizard time in the sun is absolutely amazing. I've got my trusted Kindle friend here. I got my laptop out, doing some notes, and yeah, I do not take this backyard time for granted, I'll tell you that much. It is divine. Let's see what he's up to. Where's that baby? There he is. And who knows what he's smelling. He's just a little dude being a guy. And then, you know, gotta roll in the dirt. Very, very important work. I'm really excited because March 18th is Petey's 5th birthday. My little baby's turning 5. He's a little boy. I think we're gonna have a little backyard party for him. We always celebrate his birthday. We usually do it at the dog park. That's like a 10-minute drive from here. And that's really great, and he can play with a bunch of random dogs, and I'll invite my friends and their dogs to come, but it's really special having this outside space now, so I think we might do it here. And we need some lounge chairs or something because it is a bit desolate other than this picnic table, but that'll be really fun. That's my little explorer, right baby? Are you securing the perimeter? Why do dogs do this? Like, he is so dedicated to rolling in this dirt. And I literally gave him a bath on Sunday. So that's fun. He was smelling so fresh and clean. And now he's gonna be sweaty and dirty and caked with dirt. But he loves it. He's living his best life. Look at this boy. Good morning, everyone. I'm exhausted. Petey woke me up at like 6 a.m. I went back to sleep for a little bit, but I need some coffee. So let's make some coffee. show you my breakfast that I have almost every single morning. But I promise it's the best. Peanuts inside the oatmeal gives it that little protein. Just grab like a handful. Look at that. Stunning. Like my coffee is going to take off and flight like a plane right now. So ignore that, but these are my vitamins that I take in the morning. So this helps me not get yeast infections, which I am quite prone to. And then this is my sort of like skin supplement. It's Clear Stem. Love Clear Stem. I read for those girlies. Business. All right, coffee is made. Manna from the heaven is upon us. I will just show you this adorable little mug that Ethan and I made for my mom a few Christmases ago. And then we made one for ourselves because we were like, well, we need to have that. It's Petey and his cousin Morty, and it says Cousin Camp. Because they're cousins. I mean, not really, but probably. Hello, friends. All right, so I'm gonna walk you through my daily skincare and makeup routine. I'm all about simplicity. I have very sensitive, dry, oily, kind of rosacea-y skin, a lot of prone to redness. So simple is best. First, I'm gonna start out with the Hydro Boost, Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This is an off-brand CVS version, but it gets the job done. So let's start with that. I like this stuff because it's pretty light. It's not too thick. Something I've learned about my skin is that it's very, very sensitive to pore clogging ingredients. Wow, look at that, the redness. It's giving it rosacea. Yeah, I'm just very, very sensitive to pore clogging ingredients. Okay, next, sunscreen. I love this shit. So it's the Tizo Tinted Primer Sunscreen, SPF 40. I give this a good lather because I like that it's tinted, so it kind of cuts down on the old redness, but it also, I feel like, takes down a little bit of the oiliness on my skin. I mean, you can't really see that, but I feel like it does. Okay, get it down the neck, because the skincare girlies are always telling us to get it down the neck. I just feel like people do too much in their skincare routine sometimes. And whenever in my life I have done too much, it's come back to bite me because I've broken out. I occasionally get breakouts like around my period, kind of like along here. This is like the area for me too, that I get sort of like hormonal breakouts. Okay, anyway, did the Tizo. Now, the skincare for the morning at least is kind of over. I'm gonna jump into my foundation. I'm a powder girly because I'm oily. So I'm doing some Physicians Formula powder foundation. This is the little foundation brush I use. I think I got it on Amazon. And it cuts down on that shine. I know that like dewy skin is in, but I'm still stuck in 2015, 2016 when the girls were mattifying and there's not an ounce of shine coming through. And whenever my face is like dewy, or maybe it's just oily, I feel really self-conscious. I feel self-conscious, so I don't like to be dewy. I end up being dewy within a few hours after putting on my makeup, but I don't like to be. Ooh, I forgot to do my concealer. Honestly, I don't wear concealer most days because this is kind of like enough for me. But this is the concealer I use. It's the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. And I'm just gonna spot conceal some little blemishy areas. We're doing that. We're doing right there. I have like a scar that just like simply never goes away. Right there. Okay. I think those are the spots. And use my handy dandy beauty blender. Blend that right on in. I just bounce, bounce, bounce that. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. And you may be wondering, Allie, why aren't you putting concealer under your eyes? Well, I think it looks fucking weird when I do. And it turns a kind of greenish tint I don't like. And clearly I'm not a makeup artist. I think I'm gonna get into color correcting this year. That's a goal of mine because I did not sleep great last night. The under eyes are bagging, but you know what? This sounds weird, but I kind of think it's cute. Like when my eyes are kind of puffy like this, I'm like, she's living her life. She's seen things. She has been through a lot. Like, I don't know. It just reminds me of when I was a little kid and my eyes would get puffy. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's just like endearing to me. That's odd. I know. But this is me. Okay, so I put blush on. What blush do I use? Oof, it's this like Alma. Okay, I stole this from my mom. Alma Healthy Hue blush in shade 9. It's seen better days. We'll say that. I think it's probably a little too dark for my skin tone, but that's all right. All right. Okay, now we're doing the eyes. This is my favorite part. So going in with some ColourPop cream gel liner. This is brown Brouhaha Mate. Okay. So I love putting this underneath my eye. Right like that. Ooh. Ooh. That. I know a lot of people like to put the eyeliner on top, like above the lash. That's not me. I've always been an under girly. I think you learn like your mom's techniques when you're doing makeup. And my mom is a ride or die under the eye girl. So that's become me. Okay, next I'm going in with some Maybelline Sky High. I'm back on this game. It's new for me. I used to use Maybelline Sky High in black in like 2021, 2022. And I loved it. I rode for her. But then I started using the Milani Anti-Gravity. Oh, now that girl, she is something else. So I got really on that Milani Anti-Gravity game, and I was on her since 2022. I always do it on the bottom. I think it's really weird when people don't do it on the bottom. No judgment, but I just think it like completes it. I just feel naked. I feel naked without putting that on the bottom. Anyway, the other day I was at Target and I was like, oh, I need new mascara. So I got some of that Sky High stuff. I don't know, she doesn't hold up. Once you go Milani Anti-Gravity, it's really hard to go back. Like, I really had to work that in. And I think it looks fine. Like, this eye always looks better than this eye. I think it looks fine, but, like, it's no Milani. That's for sure. Okay, so now I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Shape and Fill. I'm shaping and filling. I only started really doing my brows a few years ago. Before, they were just kind of all over the place. They were either too skinny, and I'm very proud of how they've grown in the past like 5 years. They were either too skinny or they were just bushy and messy. Those have been my sort of extremes before the last few years when I've started doing my brows. And now I'm like, I think they're like together. They're messy for sure. Or sorry, they're like thick for sure, they're not messy. Like, look at that. I like her. They're cute. And like similarly, I think I like this brow more than this brow. Everyone's got a fave. Let's look in the mirror. Okay, yeah, they're popping off. Again, the goal is like thick, but not messy. Alrighty, and then, the final step, I think everything just fell in there. The final step is this bad boy, the NYX. Stick It. This NYX Stick It, it's good because it's not gonna glue your eyebrows down. It's not like those babies aren't going anywhere, because I don't actually like that, because like it makes me nervous. I'm like, I want them to have some movement. Like I don't want to have to like really hard at the end of the day to get it off. But these go where you want them to go. It's just kind of like that mascara for the brows. And they're standing up. Like look at that one. Like that's a thing. That's a thing of beauty. This one, I don't know her as well. She's a guest in my home. Okay, not everything fell. Alrighty, and now you're like, well, this hair has seen better days. And you would be right. So now I'm going to put some curl cream in it. I've brushed it through. You can tell she's naturally curly wavy. I put some curl cream in, I brushed it through. Now, pardon me, I'm getting some curl cream. Wow, when I like moved my hands through it, it got blonder. I love that. It was looking dark. It was looking dark-sided. Okay, this is the curl cream I use. It is the Moroccan Curling Perfection Defining Cream. Ooh, I love this stuff. Okay, what I do is I split my hair like this down the middle. And I take about that much for each side. Rub it between the hands and you crunch, you crunch, you crunch. Now, my hair, I do any kind of crunching motion or put literally any product in it and it's like, thank you. We want to be curly. And so we're crunching, we're crunching, we're crunching. I think this side's done. You got to get that curl in the front. And then I just like smooth the top a little bit. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, so you can see the difference. There's defined curl here. There's kind of like waviness here. Let's take that second half, rub it on together. And we are crunching. Now I'm sure everyone's got a favorite side of their hair. And I know I sure do. This is not my favorite side of my hair that I'm doing right now. This side, she's that girl. This side, I don't know her as well. And this part, I also have this one area right here. This hair, I think that's the one. She doesn't know how to stay curly. She's on a journey of her own. And we respect that, but we're trying to tame her. She can't be tamed. Okay. I think the curls are curling. You can see this side. It's just, it gets it more, this side. Like, what is this? But this is another thing about my hair. Underneath, it's like, oh, curl garden. On top, she needs a little bit more persuading. So actually, I'm going to go in with a tiny little bit more and try to persuade. This may be completely ineffective, honestly. I used to like section out my hair and do it and curl each section like this. Guess what? That did literally nothing. So I went back to the original OG way. This is my least favorite part about my hair, is this situation. I wish that like the top here, this part would be straight. I do feel like a sort of Jane Austen heroine with these curly bits on front. It's very of that era. It's very much like curl in the front. And I think it looks not as good in the modern age. So that's my least favorite part. Okay, have we forgotten anything? I'm feeling more life in my face. I'm feeling put together. You may say, there is no life in your face. Look at these under eye bags. But as I'm telling you, I like them. I rock with them. They're not guests. They're here to stay. So yeah, that is the routine, the skincare, the makeup routine. Look, the skin is looking so much better. I love that. It's amazing what a little powder and concealer will do for a girl. I want to show you guys my little office. So obviously this is our bedroom, but this is my office. This is where I see clients remotely. I see all my clients remotely, which would not be for everyone, but I freaking love it. In my little background, I have this sign, which I love. I got this for Christmas a couple years ago. All bodies are good bodies. Body positivity and neutrality, that's my game. It's the work. This is my license. Licensed marriage and family therapist. And Lord only knows I worked my little tail off to get that, so she's got to be featured. And now, oh my gosh, this is like one of my prized possessions. Your body is your best buddy. I found this image literally on like Google Images. So I was looking for like body positive things to put in a PowerPoint to do like a presentation on eating disorders and stuff. And I was like, wait, I need this in my home forever. Aren't they so cute, these little guys? Whenever I'm having a bad body image day, I literally look at this and I'm just like, if these guys are that cute, I'm cute too. And then I have my little Gemini sign right here because I'm a Gemini, June 10th, baby. Yeah. Oh, and then my picture of Morty. This is my mom's dog, but Ethan and I actually picked Morty out from the shelter. He's wearing a bow tie because he's a distinguished gentleman. Hello, friends. I'm at the gym. I've had a few sessions this morning and been doing some notes and everything, and now I desperately need to move my body because I just feel like bleh. And then on the drive here, like every car in front of me was driving an absolutely glacial pace, and so I just feel so restless and I'm ready to move. I just go in the gym, do the treadmill, lift some weights, and call it a day. Like nothing too fancy. Funny story, someone who goes to this gym is someone I dated a while ago, and we've just never acknowledged each other there. I'm sure he's seen me. I've certainly seen him. We've left it at that. No acknowledgement needed. I just kind of love the mutual agreement to never say hello. Coming to you Friday afternoon, just finished the work day. I had a lot of cancellations, so I didn't actually see that many clients today, but I get paid either way, so no skin off my nose. I watched Severance last night. Oh my gosh, I was screaming at the television. It was episode 7, the flashbacks with Mark and Gemma. If you know, you know. And Mark was looking like a snack and a half. It was like daddy, like you couldn't believe. I was like, that is daddy Mark. I was unwell watching him, especially with that haircut in the flashbacks. That was something else. I love Severance so much. Like I can't remember the last time I was so involved with a TV series and felt so emotionally attached to the characters. I literally watch every single episode twice. So I'm going to my best friend's house tomorrow to watch this latest episode because I need to watch it again. And I've watched season 1 3 times through now. Once by myself, once with Ethan, and then again by myself. So yeah, you could say I'm a super fan. I just like love the world. I love the world. I love the characters. Whatever they do, I'm sad. We're gonna make a little green tea. A little end of workday green tea. I always want an iced coffee at all times, but I have to show restraint because I cannot be constantly drinking iced coffee. So I'm drinking some green tea. I love this matcha Yamamoto Yama. What is that? Since 1690. Damn, they've been going a long time. And what mug should we use? Let's see. I love our little mug collection. Except this one's broken. It's really sad. My cousin gave me this mug. I love these little mushrooms, but I broke the handle because I'm an aggressive dishwasher. I'm kind of feeling this. I got this from a my favorite coffee shop in Palm Springs. Coffee, if you've ever been there. It's like the cutest coffee shop, and the coffee's really good, and they have a really cute outdoor area where there's a lot of gay men and their dogs, and it's kind of like one of my favorite places on the planet. So we'll use that mug. And the green tea is done. Look at that. If your green tea doesn't look a little bit like urine and taste a little bit like drinking dirt, you're doing something wrong. Good morning. I am at the hair salon, about to get these Roots Blonder, a little fresh blonde for my hair. It's a very cloudy morning in LA, as you can see behind me. We've had so much sun that this morning I was like, oh my gosh, it's so dark. It felt very doom and gloom, very grim outside. And then I'm gonna run some errands and have some lunch. So let's get this hair looking a little more fresh. You can see the ends are just hanging on for dear life. Blonde is blonding. Look at that color. Rose has outdone herself as usual. Look at it in the sunlight. I love Rose. She's the girl who does my hair. She just really gets it. And yeah, and I just feel lucky to have such great women in my life who take care of me. The woman who does my nails, Rose, they just hook your girl up, and I feel like my best self. So yeah, I'm just luxuriating in this color. Then I'm gonna eat some lunch, get some iced coffee, and make a return at Old Navy and get my medication. I'm returning these pants from Old Navy that I had high hopes for. They're these, but the material is like a sensory nightmare for me. I don't know how to describe it. I thought that they would be similar to like a couple of other pairs of pants I have from Old Navy, because most of my wardrobe is from Old Navy. Honestly, the pants I'm wearing right now, the shirt I have on underneath, all from Old Navy. But these pants, they just were not it. And I knew that they were gonna give me a tummy ache sitting down, that they were gonna like squeeze my tummy in an ouchy way. So it's not gonna happen. But yeah, they're going back, and it's okay. I bought them from a gift card that I got for Christmas, so. There's something about this sound. I'm like Pavlov's dog. It's a very Pavlovian response. Let's have that first sip. Yeah, that's gonna keep this motor running.
It's beautiful listening to whether all of these players was mine.
Yeah, but I don't have to show you.
Okay.
Look at this. I'll just show your daughter.
Wow.
Or Gina, the largest ketchup in the world.
You know me, hand roll. You know me, girl.
Yeah, I do know you. I have to document that the gal said that he looked hot finally. I have justice.
LOL.
That's daddy.
And, there's a kid who's out there just waiting for us. Just gonna reach out and grab her. Right? What if it doesn't work?
I could
Turn
grab
around and bend over.
Well, I think I'm gonna close the vlog here. I'm back from my girls' night. It was so fun. We had Shake Shack. Kelsey got sushi. We watched Severance, and we watched a couple episodes of Love is Blind, which should really be renamed The Mediocrity of Men. Am I right? Alarming, but so fun to see the girls. I always love just having a girls' night on a Saturday night in our comfies with the dogs. Heaven.